Agriculture is so beautiful, but there's a lot to be done anyways. So in this video, we would explore the numerous opportunities we need to consider in order to catch up with the rest of the world. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, welcome to this amazing video. Anthony David is my name, aka Chidab. So if this is your first time in coming across this channel, all I need you to do right now is to punch on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and do what to like this video. So in this very video, we are going to be discussing how or ways we need to catch up with the rest of the world, because we actually ain't catching up. But I'm so excited because where I am right now is an example of what agriculture would look like if we're able to close the gap we are going to be looking at, so that we can catch up with the rest of the world in doing agriculture right. I'm not here alone. I'm definitely going to be inviting my boss. Yes, you definitely will meet my boss. When I talk about my boss, is someone who's got experience, so he's going to be sharing ways we need to close the gap. Okay, because definitely we're going to be sharing a lot of information which is eventually going to become a business proposal to you all. We are going to be identifying these gaps that needs to be closed in agriculture, and then how you as an investor can come in and make money. In the process of making money, you are providing some very key agro services for our farmers who cannot at the moment afford these services. So I'm not going to be taking much of your time, so I'm going to be inviting my boss. You get to meet him, he gets to introduce himself, and you get to see the words of experience that is going to be coming from him. So guys, stay glued and do well to like this video. Peace, guys.
My name is Afis Adebisi. Like my guy have said earlier, there are a lot of gaps for us to close in the agricultural sector, and it's a job for you and I just to grow our country and Africa as a whole. Remember, we're trying to catch up with the world. If you have noticed how it has been done in the developed part of the world compared to this place where we are lagging far behind. And the reason why we are lagging behind is there are so many huge gaps left to be closed, and that is where the opportunity lies for you and I. The part of this gap we're going to be emphasizing on today has to do with mechanization. If you're talking about mechanization, you're talking about volume. And if you're talking about volume, you're talking about industrialization. And if you're talking about industrialization, you're talking about development. If you're talking about development, you're talking about upliftment of any country to get in touch with the rest of the world. Agriculture today, where we are, is majorly done traditionally. And that is what we want to improve on. Look at this farm, for example, where we have been working for the past few months using mechanization. I can guarantee you at the time of harvest, you are not expecting anything less than 6 tons from every hectare on this farm. Compared to what is being done traditionally, we struggle to have a ton from 1 hectare for maize and for soybeans. And these are crops that needs to be produced in volume, in great tonnage. Up till now in Nigeria, we see import maize, we see import soybeans. That's a shame on us. And we have the capacity, we have the land, we have the resources to produce it. So the limitations we have is just that farmers just need the technical know-how and the availability of the equipment to scale up their production, and plus fertilizer application. Now, just imagine the farmer can have access to tractors that can make use of a plow, make use of a harrow, make use of a planter, make use of a harvester, a fertilizer applicator. I'm sure a farmer alone can handle tens of hectares. But because of the limitations we have, we don't have enough of this, especially in this environment that we have been on a tour for the past few days. We see farmers lamenting that, okay, even if you have the money and we want to make use of this equipment, they are not available. What we have around is just tractors mounting their plow. So we can only have access to plows to plow our land, but we don't have planters, we don't have sprayer, we don't have harvester. But if there are sources whereby we can pay for these services and they can come and work on our farm, then we are good to go. So this is a gap for an investor to look at and say, okay, I have an opportunity here. What if I can buy tractors, put in this farming community, and ask people to come and rent? Presently, to plow an hectare is around 35,000 to 37,500. Harrowing is around 20 to 30. Planting is around 25,000 per hectare. Harvesting, you don't even have an idea because you don't have it done around here. So, as you hear me speak, I'm opening doors to several opportunities for whoever is interested in trying to solve a problem that's being encountered by we farmers. You are not just having money, you are solving problems. You are not just solving problems, you are helping this part of the world to catch up with the rest of the world. I'm also thinking about something, which is another opportunity leading to another opportunity. By the time people start investing in Agroservices and trying to open opportunities for farmers to go through mechanization farming, and that means it is leading us into volume in terms of our production. Don't you think it's also opening door for financial sector to be supporting farmers? Because I'm saying this, that this is the time that if a financial sector succeeds, that okay, if I get to the farming community, you can have access to farmers, you can have access to land, you can have access to equipment that farmers can work on. So definitely, if farmers are supported financially to get some other input to achieve production in volume, definitely there's the financial sector can be rest assured that something is coming out of this. In the processing industry now, they are looking towards agro schemes whereby they give funds to farmer or they give inputs to farmer for farmers to help produce their raw material for their own production. So that can only be achieved when we include this mechanization, and it becomes a win-win thing. The processor gets the volume he needs, the investor gets return from his investment, the agro service provider gets people coming to make use of his services, and look at this brought together. We are definitely making a huge change to help catch up with the world. I hope we get there very soon.
Like I said, you saw how, how the knowledge and the impact is had already just listening to him. So now this is what we're trying to do. If you pay attention to what we have, see, this is massive. This is what we can even call a mini commercial farm. Because for you to even say a farm is, for you to even call someone a farmer, that farmer should have nothing less than 150 acres of land. But at least this is way over, this is close to 100 acres of land, very close to that. So we can still say we're doing a commercial farm here. Now, this is what we're trying to do. So in closing this gap, like I said, we're solving a problem. Now, the problem is that we don't just want farmers to, one person will do 1 hectare here, another person will do another hectare here. No, this is a farming community somewhere in Oyo State. And what we're trying to do basically is we want to, bring in this farmer. It's already a farming community. We just need you to assist, close this gap by, bringing in the agro services into what we're trying to do here. Now, let me explain better. Now you, as an investor, you come in, you purchase a tractor, because definitely these local farmers can't afford to, purchase these tractors. All you are doing is you're coming in with your tractor, you rent it out to them, they rent from you, and what is the next thing they are doing? You are making money, but you are providing a service they crave to have. So we just can't afford, to continue doing agriculture the way we have been doing them. And that is why we just want to bring everyone together. We have a platform, and that is the essence of what we're doing here. We use our platform, link you, the investor, with the the farmers, because we already have that platform. We work with these farmers. We also are farmers ourselves. So all we need is you purchase your tractor. If it's tractor you want to purchase, you purchase the tractor, you purchase other implement along the tractor, you purchase the plow, you purchase the harrow, you purchase the boom sprayers, the planters, the harvesters, the threshers for the maize, and also harvester. It could be combined harvester for both maize, for soybeans. All these things are things that these farmers crave to have, and they rent from you. You make money, but you are providing a solution and closing the gap and helping agriculture, and helping us here in Nigeria catch up with the rest of the world, and also helping uplift these farmers from poverty. That is the whole essence, and that is why we're saying, okay, fine, if you are so interested, probably you have the capacity to get a tractor, or you have friends you can collaborate with to get a tractor, to get an implement. All you need to do is reach out to us, and then we talk about the modalities. Okay, fine, I know a couple of persons might be wondering, okay, what if I get a tractor, how will I rent it out? Don't worry, that is when we come in as the people, the linkage between the farmers and the investors now. So we also work with other tractor companies, but then the gap is still very wide because they cannot meet up the demand at the moment. They can't meet up with, even if we have a 100 tractor right now, we still cannot meet up the demand at the moment. The gap is so huge that we need every single person, every single Nigerian, every single investor that can pool the resources to get this equipment. You make your money within 2 years. You would have made your capital, and then the rest of the years is profit. There's a whole lot of money in agriculture. Imagine if the kind of funding the likes of the oil and gas sector gets, agriculture get that kind of funding, get that kind of equipment. For you to drill crude oil, you need equipment. Imagine we have the tractors and the right implement to really do agriculture right. Just take a look at what agriculture, how beautiful agriculture would have looked like in Nigeria. Isn't this beautiful? This is so super cool, and this is the kind of farming we crave for in Africa. We don't want to be doing agriculture like we are laborers. No, we want to do agriculture like we want to do agriculture as business. Agriculture is no longer a way of life where one old woman is struggling to till. No, we want to do agriculture professionally, and that is why we are pulling and saying, if you have this money, bring this equipment. We create the platform for you to link you up with the farmers. You get your tractors rented, we get you operators. If you can get these operators, we ensure that we do all the necessary arrangements to ensure that everyone is happy and this gap is closed. That is our utmost. That is what we seek and look forward to achieving with agriculture in Nigeria, and we can't wait to start getting your calls. Reach out to us. The number is going to appear on the screen. You can also do us a mail. You definitely would find our mail. Go to the description of this video, you find our mail. Reach out to us, tell us how what you can afford, if it's the planter, because there's a whole lot of implement. Even before you make your purchase, just reach out to us so that we can advise you on what to get, because for different areas they have different implement demands and all that. And again, a lot of people make this mistake. You purchase your tractor, you keep it in Lagos. That is not where your market is. Your market or the farmers are in the rural communities, and all you need to do is reach out to us at Chidab Agricultural Hub, and we'll be more than happy to to help close this gap. That is why we're here, and we can't wait to hear from you guys. So we need to round up at this point in time. But if you haven't subscribed yet, you're still contemplating, should I not? Right now, I need you to punch on the subscribe button real quick. Do want to turn on your notification bell so you get notified when subsequent videos drop, and give us a thumb up. See you in our next video. Bye for now, guys. Peace.
So don't dull yourself. Take an action right now. It's a business.